No, 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 no. No, stop. Come here. Don't you see I'm trying to do a video? Hmm? You want to say hi? You gotta look this way then. Yeah, you don't understand cameras, huh? Hmm? Say hi. Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to show you a few beauty subscription boxes. Usually I just do them for one company like Glossybox, but this time I have a few of them, 3 of them from 3 different companies to show you. So hopefully that will give you a wider range of options, and then I'll try to compare the pros and cons between each of the boxes and let you know maybe which one would be more suitable to your tastes. Alright, so we're gonna start with, I think it's May's Glossybox. They always mail it at the very end of the month, so that's sort of why these videos trail into the next month, but the one I'm going to show you is for May. So as always, the Glossybox comes in this pale, muted pink box here. Here's the inside of the box, and this month's theme is A Year of Beauty. And also, as always, there is a card inside that shows you details about each of the products that you're getting to sample and the full price for the full-size version of each product. Glossybox has, in recent months, thrown in sort of bonus items into their boxes. So in this month, you actually have 2 bonuses. One is a coupon for a free wax, and you just go to the website that's on this card to find a location near you. And the second one is for a Sebastian item at your local Ulta store. So I'll start with the travel size or sample size items. The first is from European Wax Center. They're just these single-use samples. One is an exfoliant and the other is a body lotion, and they're supposed to be preparations for waxing, I guess, and then this one would be used after waxing to sort of slow down hair growth. That probably doesn't actually work, but in any case, that's what the claim is. Now, the full-size version for these is 2 ounces each, and the exfoliant costs $38 and the body lotion would cost you $20. Next, you get a single-use collagen and aloe vera mask. This is by Tripl. So you can feel in here it's like one of those cloth masks that you put over your face. And the full-size version for this comes in a box of 10 of these, and it costs $39.50, so pretty expensive for 10 of these masks. Next item is by My Prime. It's a mattifying moisturizer, and this product is said to also have some anti-aging benefits to it. This is a 10 milliliter tube here. The full size is 60 milliliters and costs $68. So again, quite an expensive item if you're investing in the full size. And it is a clear product, so you can definitely use it under your makeup as a primer. Next is a travel size of Sebastian's volumizing spray gel. This bottle is 1.7 ounces. The full size is a little over 5 and costs $19.95. And the product has a pretty pleasant and very salon typical scent to it. Next item is by Nicka K New York, and it's a solid perfume stick. And it will just depend on which scent you happen to get in your box. There will be a number of different scents that Glossybox will send out. Here's what the actual packaging inside looks like. Here it is when you open it up, and this scent is called Park Day. And so you twist up the product, and it's a clear, solid form. And as the Park Day name sort of suggests, it is a very fresh, slightly earthy scent with some citrus mixed into it. And I personally love perfumes that come in a solid stick form because they don't contain alcohol, which a lot of times in a liquid form will irritate me or covers up the underlying scent of the perfume. And so I really like this form of applying fragrance. And this is the full-size product, which costs $14.99, and given the amount that you get, I think that's a really, really good price. And the last item is by Amore Pacific, and it is the Color Control Cushion Compact. Comes in a jar like this. I have the color 106 Almond Blush. So you have this cushion sort of puff thing on the top. Obviously a smaller version of what you would get with the full size. And then inside you have a sponge that is covered in this pigment. This product has an SPF of 50 and it has that pigmentation, so it's supposed to provide you coverage. So I guess it's kind of like a foundation with SPF in it. And the full-size version of this will cost you $60. Okay, so there you have Glossybox. Definitely not my favorite month in terms of what Glossybox is offering. I really do like that solid perfume stick, and the full-size version, which you get in the box, is very reasonably priced. It's $15. The rest of the products, you get those, you know, single-use samples, and the full-size versions of them are very expensive. And then the more Pacific product, I also feel like is difficult to be useful because Glossybox will have to sort of guess as to what shade you are. The one that I got is definitely too dark for my skin tone, so I can't really even use it just to try it out because it's going to not match the rest of my skin. So I think there's one hit in this box for me personally. The Sebastian hair product is probably also good, especially for traveling, but otherwise not my favorite Glossybox. There are definitely other months where I think there are a lot more high quality, useful, fun products in the box, but you know, it just varies depending on which month. Glossybox will cost you $21 a month, and then you do get those 2 bonus sort of coupon or deal items in the box, which is also nice and can be very useful to try out different services or different products. Next up is Birchbox, which I am very excited to try and have heard a lot of, but have never actually gotten to look into a box. So similarly, you get a card inside, and on the back it has a list of all of the items and a description for them and what the full size of the item would cost. And here's what the goodies inside look like. Now, Birchboxes cost just $10 a month, but they give you sample sizes of all the products. So you're not going to get a mixture of full size, travel size, and sample sizes. They will all be sample sized products. So first is by DDF. It's a wrinkle resist pore minimizer. So this is again a clear product that you put on your face to sort of help mattify and try to reduce the appearance of pores. The full size version of this product costs $85. And then something a little different is one tea bag from Kusmi Tea. Again, I suspect you'll get a different flavor just depending on which box you get. The one that I get here with this box is a chocolate orange flavor. And apparently this is sort of like an extra that Birchbox throws in. Next is a product by Shu Mora, and it's a hair care product, and it's a protecting oil for your hair. So you probably get 1, maybe 2 uses out of this, just depending on how long your hair is. The full size for this costs $68. Next is a perfume by Teleair Cologne. And so this sample size will last you a good amount of time. And even just smelling through the tube, you can tell it's a wonderful scent. It's not fake or overpowering. It says it has spicy ginger, some bergamot, and some rose in there. And I'm not a huge fan of rose, but this is really, really balanced and the rose is not overpowering. So I think it's definitely a scent that many, many people will like. The full-size version of Atelier Cologne's perfumes range from $79 to almost $200, just depending on what size you get. Next up is a little tiny tube of Lip Enhancer by Bioair. So again, a clear product, basically just like a balm for your lips. The full size for this would cost $14. And last is a mascara from Chantecaille. Here's what the brush looks like. And this would cost $42 in the full size. Alright, so there you have the items in the Birchbox. And third are 2 boxes actually from a company called Wantable, and they do makeup boxes and jewelry boxes. So you can choose either one of them, just depending on what you're more interested in, or of course both of them. So I'll start with the makeup box first. It just folds open in its own box here. So first you get a set of frownies, and they come in a package like this. So basically what these are, they're these sort of gel feeling pads basically, and you put them around your eyes, and they're supposed to help moisturize them and have sort of anti-aging benefits to them also. You can kind of see how they work on this picture on the back here. And apparently these are a reusable set, so it says that you can use them for 2 to 4 treatments. Next item is by Kaelyn. It's an eyebrow pencil, and here's what it looks like. So you have a brush on one end and the pencil on the other, and this is in shade number 2, which will be suitable for most people with brown hair. And these are said to be waterproof. Another item by Kaelyn is this tinted lip balm, and this one is in the shade Sunburst. So the cap comes off to reveal a lip brush, and then you twist the packaging to get to the lip color, and it is this absolutely opaque, bright, beautiful pink-orange shade. So this is just with what was left on the brush after swatching. So pigmented. Goes on very smoothly. Very impressed by this product. Next is a blush by Menina Kadar, and this is in the shade High 5. It's this peachy pink with a golden sheen, very reminiscent of Orgasm, but more pigmented. Next is a full set of lashes from Ecotools. So it includes the set of lashes, obviously, and it includes the lash glue and a mascara brush that you can use. Next is a highlighter from Swaggart Cosmetics, which I've never heard of, but this looks like a very wearable, neutral nude, slightly champagne shimmering highlighter. And last is an eyeliner by Lovera, which is a company that is much more popular, I think, in European countries. And this is in the shade number 2. That's what the color looks like. And here it is swatched very quickly on the skin. It's very pigmented and leaves a pretty opaque color on the skin. Okay, so there's Wantable's beauty box. So that contained 7 full-size beauty items, and I'm going to show you the jewelry version of the box now, but both boxes, or both subscriptions I should say, will cost you $36 a month. So here's the jewelry box version. All of your items are wrapped securely like this. So the items are sort of random. I think I remember selecting sort of styles that I liked or didn't like before I was sent this box. So they will kind of sort of try to tailor it to your preferences and not just give you something completely random, but it's not like you're choosing which items. So here is a coral necklace here. So you have the pendant part. It has a stone that's sort of wrapped in this gold metal. You can see the details there. And it has this golden tassel hanging from the bottom, and a gold chain. And so it hangs sort of mid-length. That's what that looks like. It's the back here, front. Here is a second necklace. This one is a silver one with 4 hearts connected in sort of this circle. It's a silver chain here. And it has these, I would assume, cubic zirconium crystals embedded into each heart. This chain length is much shorter, so it sits much higher on the neck. Next is a ring that came in the box. It has this metallic black base to it, and the ring is adjustable so that it will fit multiple finger sizes. And it's this fairly big and raised blue metallic stone ring. So you literally have this big rock on your finger. Definitely not for anyone who is shy when it comes to their style. Then we have a set of stud earrings. They're gold at their base and then have an orange stone in the middle. So you can see that they're fairly small. So here's what those look like. And last is a set of large earrings, gold with silver stones in them, and then a neon orange or lime stone in the middle. And here's what those look like. Alright, so there you have 3 different subscription boxes from 3 different companies. And honestly, I feel like this is a great sampling in terms of the range of subscription boxes that you can get and the options that you have. I feel like on the one hand you have Birchbox, which is very affordable. It's just $10 a month. You get several, you know, 6 or 7 products, but they're all sample sizes. So they're all, you know, either single use or a handful of uses typically. There are exceptions like with the perfume where you'll get, you know, 20 or more uses out of it. But overall, they're going to be small sized products because they're sample sizes. You don't get any full size or even travel size versions. And what I also notice is that with Birchbox, all of the items are from high-end companies, at least with this box that I got. So you're getting things from companies like Chantecaille or just companies where their full-size products cost a lot of money. So for a pretty nominal amount, you're going to be able to sample a lot of things from high-end companies, and you don't get that many uses out of each sample, but you do get to look into and have a taste of something that would otherwise cost you a lot to just try if you're unsure about the full-size version. In the middle of the spectrum, I feel like you have Glossybox, which is more expensive. It's $21 a month, but you get a mixture of single-use sample sizes, travel size items, and then full-size items. So in every Glossybox that you get, you're going to get about 2 single-use products, 1, maybe 2 travel size products, and then 1, maybe 2 full-size items. And Glossybox also mixes it up in terms of high-end and mid-range brands that they give you samples for. And then as a nice touch, they have lately been throwing in promotional deals, so you'll get coupons or you'll get, you know, $30 free on a certain company's website and things like that, which are also really nice to get. And then on the other side of the spectrum, you have a company like Wantable, which gives you full-size products for everything. You're not getting any sample sizes or simply single-use items. Every single product that you're getting in that box is the full-size version of that product. And I also noticed, at least with this box, it is the first box that I've tried, so I don't know, I don't have a sampling outside of this one box, but in this one box, you get a sample of brands that are not as typical in the United States, at least. So I feel like that's refreshing. You get to try brands that you haven't either heard of at all of before, or brands that are just not as common in the United States or are harder to get your hands on. And with that comes a higher price point, which is $36 a month. So the give and take there is, it is more expensive per box, but you're getting all full-size versions. So you're not just getting a single-use, you know, skincare product or anything like that. It's the full version of the product, and you're getting 6 to 7 of them. So, you know, for 7 full-size beauty products at $36, the math works out to be a pretty good deal. And same with the jewelry version. You're getting 5, obviously full-size, you can't really sample jewelry, but you're getting 5 jewelry items, and you get a mixture of them in terms of whether it's bracelets or earrings or rings or necklaces, and you're getting different coloring samples and different styles. So for $36, 5 full jewelry pieces, again, I think that in terms of the value for your money, it definitely works out. With any subscription box, of course, the give and take is that sometimes you like the items and sometimes you don't. And you have that gamble. Some people like that gamble. They want to be surprised and just try something new. And other people, for other people, that bothers them a little more because they are trying to get their value out of every single thing. But even then, the way that the pricing works, you usually recuperate the value that you pay each month through just a fraction of the number of items that are in there. So for example, with the Glossybox, many of the time that one full-size version of a product in the Glossybox will cost the same or even more than the price of the box for that month, if that makes sense. I hope I explained that in a sensible way. But anyway, so I hope that that helps you in terms of deciding what kinds of subscriptions you would be most interested in, whether you're someone who just wants sample sizes for something at a very reasonable and low price, because what you're really interested in is just trying it out so that you can go out and buy the full-size version. Or if you're someone on the other end of the spectrum where you're actually interested in collecting or building a set of makeup products that are part of your collection where you use them on a daily basis, i.e. full-size products, in which case you would pay more each month, but you're getting full-size items. Or if you're someone in the middle, who wants to dabble here and there and also once in a while get a full-sized item too. Alright, I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know what your thoughts are and what items maybe you particularly liked or didn't like, or what subscription companies you are currently paying for and whether you like them or not. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I'll see you in the next one.